What up, world? It's your boy Jeff, aka Cool Boy Jeff, right here. This is the only place you can find the wave. It's the Wave 804. Hey man, this is a real special interview. I got my big dog. He invited me to come all the way out to the space, man, to get this exclusive interview. I'm not even gonna say what his name is, cause you know, say he go hard, and I'm gonna let my dog do it himself. Big dog, go ahead, let him know what's up with you.
Hey, straight out of Pritchard, baby. Bam Tha Marley. We in Richmond with it taking over. You know how it go, my boy Cool Boy.
Yeah.
Jeff, you know what I'm saying? Showing me love. Y'all follow him. Y'all run him up.
Man, you already know, big dog. I appreciate you for letting me be in your space to be able to conduct a great interview, because I seen the music and I seen the passion, and also with yourself, you got a lot of great interesting things about you that we're gonna be able to uncover in this interview.
Yes, sir.
But first things first, man. Get me started on the music. You know what I'm saying? You told me when we had our conversation that the music wasn't the first thing for you. It was mainly about other things. But
Yeah.
when did that start to be a big thing in your life?
Yeah. Man, that's a great question. Hey, shouts out to 804. I want to start out by giving love. You know that's gonna come back to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
My boy Fresh Porter, man. Fresh Porter, y'all run him up. He motivated me, man. He told me to get up out of them trenches. He told me to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
He told me I had the talent. And before he told me that, I ain't want to do it for real. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm blessed, that I know him, and he was able to mentor me into this role. So my boy Fresh Porter, man, he really gave me the motivation to do this, because I saw him doing it, and I know where he come from. So yeah.
I got you. And shout out to Porterville too, man. He's been doing real big things, especially coming out here from our area where we working at and how we doing things, man. That's really big, and to see multiple people starting to grow within the city is getting big too.
Yeah.
So that's lit as well. So now that you got somebody who's giving you that influence and was pushing you, what steps did it have to take for you to actually make that vision come true?
Yeah, I mean, to just do it. You can't just want something. I had to go research. I had to go network. I had to start from the bottom again. But with my rap sheet, that won't discourage you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I really went down a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Just looking for promoters and networking in Richmond, and it turned out that I know a lot of people. So yeah, that's just the first step. Take that step.
Yeah.
And don't just want for something.
Right.
Do it.
Right. You got to do it, man, because a lot of people be talking about it and their actions don't live up to their words. You know what I'm saying? That's where you see, was they really serious about what they was talking about in the beginning?
Yeah, man, it's hard for me. To be in front of this camera. I came up under Boosie, Jeezy, T.I.
Yeah.
All them type guys. So for me, it's just growth. It's showing my growth. It's showing that I'm alright. My loose ends tied. So let's go get some of this money, this rap money.
Right. All right, cool. So now we're gonna start getting into the music. What was the first single that had put you out there, or first project that helped you?
It was a Thriller video. It's called Dead Bitches.
Oh, okay.
It's a sample of Billy English, and
okay.
I just showed my little versatility. Everybody talking that murder play, but
right.
I showed my little versatility on there, and I got a good reaction on SoundCloud. So
right.
Once that happened, I was like, man, somebody listening. So that was really the first project, Dead Bitches. I had a few singles before then, but that really made me get up and go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now with the song Dead Bitches, other than me just hearing your song, we also know the real song Dead Bitches by FBG Duck. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now, is there anything like similar to that, or that what you had was just different? You just named it Dead Bitches.
For me, I'm not too familiar with Duck version of Dead Bitches, but shouts out, Duck Fly High, baby. But for me, it was talking about past associates. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who dead to me. You know what I'm saying? I really won't talk about smoking it. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. All right, cool. Cause like once that be put in like inside the description, people are like, oh wow, he made one too. So other than that, you know what I'm saying, keeping on the positive note. Now, have you had the chance to be able to perform any of the songs that was popular?
Not as of yet. I do have a show coming up March 28th, College Park, Atlanta. I will be opening up for Diamond. of Crime Mob.
Okay.
And that song I'll be performing is one of my newest songs. It's 1992. You can check it out on SoundCloud.
Okay.
That's a little club banger right there. Y'all check it out. You know, it'll get them twerking. You know.
Right. Right. Now, I was able to watch Vlad TV's interview with Freeway Ricky Ross, if you know who that is.
Yes, sir.
So I seen where he was saying that, you know, a lot of people, he never understood that why people would go pay to see Jay-Z perform but not pay other people to perform. And for his philosophy was that don't nobody want to be around anybody who's poor, who don't have that image of a Jay-Z, because everybody believe Jay-Z is rich.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So they would spend $700 to go see Jay-Z versus spend $20, $25 to go to these local events.
For sure.
To go ahead and support them. Now, as far as you originally coming from Alabama and now you living in Virginia and you know how it's like to be around the atmosphere, why do you think a lot of people go out of Virginia or don't feel like they don't get support while they're here in Virginia?
My perspective is it's skewed because I ain't from VA. I'm an outsider, but what I see is it's a lot of competition up here. Nobody wants to be under another man in Virginia, and I think that's due to y'all being the top of the South. Like the hospitality factor is not like that in VA. Niggas ain't nice. Niggas ain't nice at all. So when it comes to working together and working with other artists and expanding and then growing as artists in Virginia, it's hard because a lot of influence come from the North, New York, Philly, Washington, D.C. You know, Virginia don't really have too many influential people that you know, influential people for street niggas want to follow. Nobody want to follow for real. Nobody want to follow, you know. So, you know, we need, you know, real niggas, real ones to come together and not be so shallow, you know. And I feel like once that happens, and that's why I'm not shy to shout out my dog, you know, because I ain't gonna talk it, I'm gonna do it, you know, like I said. So once we start working together up here in VA, we gonna bounce for sure.
I got you. So I feel like it takes because you have the Young Crazies, you have the Porterville Babies, you got multiple people who actually making noise within Virginia. And why? I mean, I do believe there is certain people who look up, you know, I say look up, but they have people who inspire them to actually get more serious on their craft. Because don't nobody want to be big boy in their position because they don't know what the hell they done been through to get where they at. And be able to see or be around a person who's doing the same thing as them. You ain't dick riding, but if it can keep you out of the streets or out of the way and it's getting you where you want to be, you starting to see the results, you're going to want to be around that same person. Right,
yeah. I mean, just following up on that, you know, dick eating is a big thing in VA. Nobody want to be a dick eater, but for me, like I said, I come from somewhere else, so it's really respect. You know, you can look at how you do, but if you have a artist under you and he's more talented than you, I feel as though, you know, you really moving backwards by not pushing that man.
Right.
You know, by not identifying the talent. You know, that's what's going on in Atlanta. That's what's going on in Texas. They OGs is identifying youngins, and the OGs got the resources.
Right.
The youngins don't. They got the talent. You know, if Virginia would just adopt, you know, that mentality, you know, we would have more cream rising to the top.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Right. And I can see it happening. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have people like us to be able to show others, because now you're starting to see a lot of people in our generation, you know, do a lot more self-employed than actually working with a lot of people. Because if you look at it, COVID-19 was a blessing to a lot of people in a way. You just had to be in the circle to really understand.
I agree.
Yeah, because if you think about it, however you ever did it, it was a way that you could have took the time to stack your money.
Yes,
and there was a lot of sources that will help you legally to make sure that you were straight.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. You know, staying out that can. You know, it ain't cool to be in jail. It ain't cool, you know, to be a murderer. You know, so you know, just starting out with the principles, you know, of being a good human being. you know, will push Virginia artists, you know, a long way. Like I said, you know, my dogs up here, they not nice at all. You know, the hospitality factor is non-existent. So, you know, once that change and once more people start adopting that mentality and not thinking that it's dick eating, you know, you'll see a lot of artists coming at. It's a lot of money in Virginia. It's just, you know, we holding ourselves back.
Got you. So, and back on to you, as far as we talking about those two topics, and I was great, man. You was able to answer those, man, very articulately. And now you making your music and you getting your energy from outside sources. How are you able to maintain your reality and from what you are pursuing as a rapper?
You know, my reality is I'm a husband and I'm a father.
Respect.
And I'm grounded. So before I got into the rap, you know, I had those things going for me. You know, so you know that's how I'm able to, you know, stay down to earth. You know, stay humble. Always look to help other people. You know, because all that energy come back around. I believe in energy. So yeah, that's how I'm able to, you know, stay within myself and not get bigger and beyond.
All right, man. I respect that, dude. And you definitely have a head on your shoulders, bro, and you maintain that discipline. You know what I'm saying? You had to practice that through something, because if you didn't, your actions would have showed otherwise.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, everybody got a past life, you know, but it's all about growth with me, man. It's all about growth. If you in the same spot, I can love you from a distance, you know, but I got to keep going. So, you know, like I expressed to you know, Cool Boy Jeff, I'm very appreciative of this opportunity. You know, another young black man doing this thing, entrepreneur. Nothing but respect. Wouldn't want to do this interview with nobody else.
Hey, man, that's love, bro. You know how we coming, bro.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as that, what new tapes or what new features that you have for people, if you can be able to express on that?
I got a couple tapes out on SoundCloud. We getting it together. I got the remix tapes. It's a series of songs. You know, my first set of songs. You go to my SoundCloud, Tha Marley. You can check out the remix tapes. And from there, I just got singles. I'm doing the single thing right now. I don't want to box myself in right now. For real, you know, I want to show people my versatility. And, you know, I feel as though by me dropping singles, you know, I'm able to do that at a rapid pace rather than waiting on tapes, you know. So, but one tape is out, the remix tapes. Go check that out on SoundCloud, Tha Marley.
I got you. Yeah, I make sure I do check him out too, man. He got a hot load news of shit, man, that you really gotta dig, man. And he's speaking on something, you know what I'm saying? So, and he coming with that fire. So, what is the element that you had to get into to really prepare to write your raps? You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to channel that energy into the booth and you getting your line across, but at the same time coming with an edge.
Yes, Lord. That's a great question. And you know, it's a great question because I done thought about answering this motherfucker. So it's a great question, right? I tell my team a lot. I identify that I may not be the most talented rapper, but I'm talking to a select listener. And for me to get into that mode, I have to go through some shit. I gotta go through something. You know what I mean? I can't. You know, it's weird. I can't be having my way at that time for me to express and get off my chest what I need to. So when you hear me on the track, you know, I ain't talking about nobody specifically, you know, it's rap. But, you know, I got to go through some things, you know what I'm saying, for me to really give y'all what y'all want, you know. So that's why I take the single approach, you know. I take my time with it. I don't really be in the booth 24 hours, you know what I'm saying. But when I go, you know, and shouts out to my producer, my engineer, Slim Bass, you know, a Grammy nominated, you know, engineer. So he's been really helpful with allowing me to make music on my time,
right?
You know, and not pushing me on some business stuff, you know,
right? And
yeah, so for me, I just got to go through some things and make that trap soul music, you know.
So what is the day in the life with you on the outside fan's perspective, like what is the day in the life?
The day in the life of Tha Marley. You know, I'm a family man first. But I'm having my way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel accomplished. You know, I got my bachelor's. I'm a graduate of Virginia State.
Hey.
You know, working man. So the day in the life of Tha Marley is, you know, I'm unbothered.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm having my way, and I'm blessed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the most, you know, the best way I could put that.
Got you. Now, when you say you went to Virginia State, and I was gonna let you know I went to Union, because anybody from Virginia State watching this, anybody from Union watching this, look, I'm holding it down. I'm holding it down.
Hey, blue.
That's alright. That is alright.
Yes, Lord.
That is alright.
Hey, shouts out to Union though.
Yeah, you already know.
My folks graduated from there. So
yeah, man. We get degrees and we put these shits to work, bro.
Yes, Lord.
And that was gonna be my question too, because it's really rare you don't find any rappers with degrees. You know what I'm saying? Now, with you having a degree, and you actually are moving faster than the usual rapper, because you look out, Master P, he went to college. You know what I'm saying? He learned some stuff. He took business classes. You yourself, your major was
physical education.
Yeah. So, I mean, was it something that you was able to still use for yourself, or?
For sure. Anytime I want, you know.
Alright, so boom. So now that you are really, I could be able to edit this joint. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. But so now as you are starting to become a rapper, you know, you're able to see a lot of different changes around your circle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as far as, you know, yourself, how the way you move and who you being around and what you're doing. And I see what most rappers, like I say Meek Mill, that comes to my mind. It was I think it was Cold Hearted, and you know, and he was describing, like, you know, if you don't see a person in the picture, you just know, man, there have been such and such that has happened. Have you had any of those situations, like within your circle, if you could be able to explain that?
As far as like not seeing them around because I became a rapper or whatever, no. But it's been certain situations in my life where I've lost what I would have thought, you know what I'm saying, was a homie, you know what I mean, somebody that I would ride for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I may have lost their loyalty, you know, due to some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it go in these streets when you're younger, man, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when the cream of the crop rises to the top, you know, he has to leave, you know, the others behind.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, did it make me feel away? Yeah, I'm human, you know what I'm saying? But you keep pushing.
Mm-hmm.
You keep pushing and you just give it time, you know, and that's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll come back around if you solid. If you always keep it solid, you know, they'll come back around.
Mm-hmm. It always will, man, because the energy that you put out is what you're going to be able to receive into the end. You know what I'm saying? So you keep on doing your music thing, and you give the people what they want, but you also give them a different side of you. And also within this culture, we have a lot of business people, but we also have a lot of people who are becoming artists. And from your take on it, what would you think that would be the stunt of a person's growth of being in the music industry, if you could be able to explain on that?
Yeah, just lack of belief within themselves. You know, I know for me, you know, before I came out of it, and I was dependent on other people's opinion of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, before I became a man, you know, someone else could tell me who I was.
Mm-hmm.
And as an artist, I really think it's important that you just not give a fuck. You do what you gonna do and see what come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the world big enough, you know. Your friends ain't gotta be your fans.
Mm-hmm. I got you. And as far as you putting it that way, when you went through those experiences, what was the overall thought process of how you was gonna react?
Yeah. I mean, you know, for me, you know, I'm high headed, but I got a great team and circle around me, and you know, support system,
Mm-hmm.
and like I say, everything heals itself with time. So for me, I sit back, you know, I play chess,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I see how a person react to certain things, and you know, over time, it'll tell itself.
Right.
You know, I really don't sweat it. I really don't press nobody.
Right.
No reason to. It's music.
Right. I got you. And that takes a lot of growth and maturity to be able to answer these questions, because a lot of people will just be still caught up in their image and not still give out the full answer because they haven't went through it. You know, there's a lot of people who are experienced that went through it that can give you a clear answer. So,
Yeah.
what is a word that describes you that goes with you being with you being an artist?
I'm certified. I'm certified.
Okay.
Never failed a port card. You know, I've always kept it solid. And the best way I can put it is I'm certified.
Uh-huh.
I won't say it if it ain't true.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, shouts out to my nigga Bus. I'm certified till I die.
Yeah. Final question would be, what would be something that you're gonna be able to give to an artist who's trying to find himself and he's trying to get himself started, but he don't know how to?
Yeah, just be willing to ask questions. Be willing to not so much submit to another man, but be willing to receive help and ask for help, and be willing to pay your own weight, and understand that it's business, whether this is you talking to your family or not. And once you understand that within this music, you'll get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get somewhere. I started rapping in November 2020.
Mm.
You know, so let me be a testimony.
I hear that, big dog. So now, can you be able to share your social media platforms so where everybody can be able to see you at and also listen to your music?
Yeah, on SoundCloud, YouTube, all you gotta type in is Bam Tha Marley, BAMTHA MARLEY.
Mm-hmm.
On Instagram at Bam Tha Marley. Also follow at _ Exotica on Instagram. And yeah, man, we gonna be on iTunes, Spotify, all the major platforms real soon.
Yeah, my guy. I really appreciate you for letting me conduct this interview.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, all big things is gonna happen in your way. Keep walking, keep staying disciplined.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we gonna head to the top, my G. You already know how it's about to happen.
You already, man. Thank you for this opportunity, man. Hey, let's ride. Let's do it. Stop playing.
Yeah, man, you know how it is, man. It's Cool Boy Jeff, the Wave 804. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Wave 804 YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Always dropping the hot updates. Everybody coming from the Wave 804 and more.
Yes,
Shout out to
Lord.
Go Recording Studios as well. We got a lot of shit dropping, so you already know how it's coming.
Yes,
It's
Lord.
the Wave, and we out.
Yeah.